Hey, what's up YouTube? Shane here from Rain Screen Printing. I know it's been a while since I posted a video. This is going to be my second video blog. Today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working on my camera. We all know in screen printing and shooting these types of videos and taking pictures of our product. Now I'm not a camera expert by no means. But I did some research when I was starting off, and I just went ahead and purchased a Sony Alpha A6000. See, some of y'all are pretty familiar with this camera. It's been a pretty good camera so far. I think it's a great starter camera for anybody getting into the business and trying to figure out what you need, what tools you need to get. I've been very happy with it so far, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be putting on a Smallrig. I'm not sure if y'all are familiar with that. What a Smallrig is, it's a casing that goes around it. It allows you to put a hand grip and put some other extensions on the side for like a microphone and a bunch of other fun stuff. So that's what we're going to be working on today. And just a quick follow-up from my previous video. I'm still working on setting up the shop. I'm waiting for some other additional items to come in, so I still owe that video. I'm going to be working on it shortly. I already pulled some of the information, and let's get to it. We're going to put together the Smallrig on the Alpha 6000. So it doesn't look like it comes with any instructions, so we're gonna just do this. So let's figure it out, guys. Let me double check. I don't think it did. Oh, instructions. That was it. This is pretty self-explanatory. Okay. So yeah. So it looks like you will need a screwdriver, right? So let me go grab one. I'll be right back. There we go. Got the screwdriver. So far, it just looks like we just might need that one single flathead screwdriver. So let's see if I have another top. I'll change to the thicker one, right? Okay, so it just has that one screw in the bottom so far, right? For the most part, everything seems to be clear. The buttons are elevated. It has a very good feel to it. So this handle on. So, because of this nice handle, it protects the front, right? So, it's gonna go, I guess, there. So, let's see, that sits down there. Right. I guess it's gonna sit there. So, take these out. So it has 3 screws. I am gonna say we're gonna have the washer and the 3 screws, right? So this will go in there. It's just a little L wrench. Oh, just gonna work on this guy next. So we'll be working on that guy in a little bit. I saw this on somebody else's camera, and I was just like, wow. I just thought it looked cool. The functionality of it, you know, what it allows you to do just makes it even better. I just, you know, want to make sure I can mold it into what I need to do. So I'm going to be doing a little bit more of these video blogs, and, you know, shooting a little bit more, some more stuff for the shop here, for the screen printing shop. I'm excited about that, so I wanted to make sure I start getting acclimated with the gear, right? You gotta start doing research and figuring out what you need, and, you know, what's the best fit for you, right? So it's not a one size fit all for everybody, right? So let's check it out. Oh no, there you go. Let's see. I guess that goes in here. There you go. So it just feels real good, right? Me, because I have big hands, so it just makes it fit for me, right? I normally have, my hands are big, so it feels good for me, right? So far everything looks pretty awesome. Right now we'll start working on the handle. We'll be finishing outfitting this camera and making sure it looks legit, and make sure it has everything you need so you can, you know, start working on your craft, right? So. So next, we are going to work on the handle, right? Same box. This is the side. This is the, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one that goes on the side. It allows you to hook up the microphone here on the side, right? So this is the one that's gonna go here, if I'm not mistaken. And we got the handle. I also ordered the handle, right? So let's start. Let's go ahead and start with the handle, right? So put this to the side. Same thing, comes in a nice little bag. Smallrig, once again. I just think it feels, looks, and the craftsmanship of it is just pretty awesome. I mean, I think it looks really good, feels good. You know, as I mentioned, you know, I got pretty big hands, so to hold it, it just feels like it's gonna be way more, you know, sturdy for me, and it's gonna allow me to carry the camera and allow me to do what I need to do with it, right? So without further ado, I mean, it seems pretty simple. That goes there. So for your flash, you know, this is gonna have a replacement on it, you know, that'll cover what you're gonna be covering right there on the top, if you see it. So the flash will go there. I haven't ordered one just yet, but I'll be ordering one. And then I'll do a video to see how that fits up and everything matches up pretty good. So, you see, because that's gonna go there. There, right? Once again, it just comes with 2 screws, see those there, and then your Allen wrench. So for the handle, this is what comes. So it's just going to be that, your L, and two bolts. So probably tonight I'm going to be ordering the microphone for the extension here on the right, and then the flash for the top right, so we can start working on some videos for the shop. So let's get this guy on. Let's get it on, right? So this is gonna go. You can place it wherever you like, to be honest with you, right? It just depends what feels good to you, right? I think here looks about good, right? So. I mean, I think these rigs are set up so cool. Just the engineering of them is so awesome. And it's a pretty tight fit. It didn't even require that much tightening. So just be cautious when you're tightening. You don't want to go ahead and overdo it. Just, there you go. Feels good there. So far, this is kind of what we're looking at, right? So we got the handle on top, the Smallrig handle. I think it has a part number 1638B, and then the Smallrig 2082. Once again, this is the Sony Alpha A6000. So far, that's what we're looking at, right? We still have one more part that we're gonna put in. So it still leaves the openings for everything you need, like for your HDMI, your multi-unit, you know, it still opens, it doesn't constrict you from doing anything absolutely, you know, your battery cover, everything still functions and feels, you know, good. I mean, the weight, you know, for me, like I tell you, I have big hands, so it doesn't really bother me. It just depends on you, right? But when you want to do scenes holding it like this, it's going to be pretty awesome. So let's put on the next piece. And it sits very well. I was afraid because I didn't have a case on it. I was afraid that I was going to be dropping it or something. Or right now I'll put the lens on just to see kind of how that looks on there. So I'll be doing that next. So here's that other piece. This one is it's called a cold shoe. Sorry. So it's called a cold shoe. Hope that focus is good there. It's a cold shoe extension, also by Smallrig. Once again, by no means is this video sponsored, so I heard somebody else say that, so I think I might have to say that. So by no means, right? So, but just cool gear, you know, techie at heart. I love this product. Anything that makes it just feel, look, and function cool, just, you know, I like to get into that. So let's check this out. Let's put it on. So once again, here's what they call the cold shoe. Normally you add additional items there. From what I saw is they use this for the microphones and for different items. So I'll be learning a little bit more about that, you know, in the coming future. So let's get this going. This is gonna go here on the side. So it has 3 extra holes right here. So you can put 2 if you need it more extended out. You can do different, you know, I guess different levels, right? Depending on the size of what you're adding to it. Once again, it's just a couple of connections. I mean, a couple of bolts. So let's get those in there. You normally like to tighten just, you know, slowly. That way you don't want to strip anything, right? Once again, it doesn't have that much play. You can tighten this pretty straightforward. It doesn't require a lot of tightening, so this feels like it's jumping a little bit. No, are with me? So, as I mentioned, it doesn't have that much that you need to tighten, and it feels pretty awesome. So we just added that cold shoe to the side. That's going to be how it looks when it's on there. Right, we'll go ahead and it has an arrow. It tells you to which way to point how you enter your additional item there. So one last thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and put on my lens. See how that looks and how everything looks on there. Again, as I mentioned, it doesn't, I mean, just the engineering of it, just awesome. Feels good, very sturdy equipment. There you go. So, go ahead and bring this down. Let's bring it up a little bit. Once again, so thank you for joining. Today we reviewed the 3 different items. It was the handle from Smallrig, the cold shoe from Smallrig, and then just the actual rig for my Sony Alpha A6000. So that's kind of the last look of it. If you like the video, once again, you know, subscribe, watch it, share it. Any questions, please feel free to send it out to me, and I will get back to you at my earliest convenience. Once again, this is Shane here from Rain Screen Printing. This is my second video blog, and I'll be doing some additional items, so stay tuned for I need to add the additional items that are missing so I can have a complete Smallrig. Till next time, peace.